What is up, chat? It's your boy Outlaw MMA, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different that is a whole lot more fun for me to record. Today, we are going to list and go over my favorite fighters, not in order particularly, but just guys that I enjoy watching the most. Let's get into it with the first fighter on my list, Brendan All In Allen. Listen, okay, I know what some of you guys are thinking. This guy has no fight IQ, overrated, fake hardcore take. Honestly, it's not that deep. I've been watching this guy since he got in the UFC. I think I've literally seen every single one of his fights. And he's just cool. Like, I like his style. He's decently entertaining. He seems like a nice guy outside the cage. He's not a total piece of shit like some MMA fighters. John Jones, Gable Stevenson, Colby Covington. Bro, and like every time I go on this guy's Instagram story, he's always like dad maxing. Like, I'm pretty sure he's 29 years old, but his social media makes me think he's like 40. He's always like building a fence in the backyard or fucking barbecuing some hot dogs or something, dude. Honestly, for me, he's just a likable guy inside and out of the cage. The fight that really put me on notice where I was like, yeah, this guy's one of my favorites was the Vettori fight. Of course, anybody that knows shit about MMA knows Allen is a submission specialist with pretty fucking good jiu-jitsu. But in the Vettori fight, he just bid down on the mouthpiece, like Strickland says. Let's do the fucking man dance, you guys. And beat the fuck out of Marvin Mid Blockhead Vettori for 3 rounds, and it was very, very satisfying to watch. Next on my favorite fighters list, Dude, imagine not having me on your favorite fighters list, dude. Imagine. I know what you guys are thinking, and yes, this is a casual pick, but O'Malley is the fighter that really got me into MMA. Like, I've been watching this guy for a long time. I remember seeing clips before he was even in the UFC. I remember being a little kid, I'm 17 now, and my dad was showing me Sean O'Malley LFA highlights in our garage. Like, my dad would be drinking his beer or some bullshit, and I would go out there to bother him. This dude would just have fucking Sean O'Malley highlights on repeat on his fucking piece of shit phone. Another reason I will always like O'Malley. Let me get a little soft on you guys for a second. I lost my sister last year. One of the very vivid memories I have with her is watching Sugar versus Aljo. I had already been watching MMA for a long time, but she was just getting into it. And, you know, to have a fight of that magnitude that ended like that was just perfect. She didn't get to watch much MMA, but that fight definitely stuck with her. Alright. Sorry to get soft on you guys. On to the next. Steven fucking Asplund, dude. Like, you know how MMA fans obsess over Khalil Roundtree and his story? This is my Khalil Roundtree, dude. This guy is a fucking G. For one, he's an inspiration. He started MMA late, started MMA at 500 pounds, and still made it to the UFC, which is fucking crazy. As a kid that grew up overweight, it's nice to see a fighter. Well, not nice, but it's relatable to see a guy that went through that. He's easier for a person like me to like. He always shows up to bang. He's got a really cool story. You know, the guy just doesn't try to be anybody but himself, and I think the sport needs more of that. He might not make some crazy run at the belt, but I think whenever he fights, it's going to be a banger. He's going to show up to win, put it all on the line, talk that shit when he gets on the mic. You know, like I said, I was also picked on as a kid for, you know, similar things to Asplund, so I relate to him in that aspect. And to see a guy with his platform and to do what he has done with where he came from is fucking awesome. Alright, chat, on to the next, and honestly, this is probably my favorite fighter ever. Do I really have to even say anything? I mean, his story outside the cage, his skills in the cage, the entertainment level, where he came from. Dustin Poirier quite literally is the entire package of an inspirational MMA fighter. One of the first cards that I really vividly remember watching was him rematching Holloway the weekend after my birthday. I think I was 11. It was also the first time that I really ever felt butterflies in my stomach. You combat fans know how it feels to, you know, watch a fighter you like or watch a really good fight, how your stomach kind of drops, your heart rate picks up, and the adrenaline gets going. You know, Dustin may not have the amazing record or the gold or all the glory he deserves, but this guy was fucking entertaining every single time he showed up, and he always came to win. Fought the best of the best, never ducked no smoke. He lost some, he won some, but he came to fight every time. I honestly don't think I could pick a favorite Dustin Poirier performance. Of course, the Holloway rematch was really the fight that made me fall in love with MMA, but the Benoit fight also has a special place in my heart because for some reason the fan base did what the fan base does and thought that Dustin would lose to fucking Benoit Saint Denis, whose best win at the time was like Matt Frivola, I think. I don't even remember. And, you know, Dustin did his thing, you know, this guy's a fucking dirtbag, dude, come on, dude. knocked the fuck out of Benoit. That win is aging beautifully. And he never got the full gold, but he got the interim belt, which I still count for something. And just a beautiful career, cool guy, cool story. So that wraps up this video. Feel free to comment and let me know some of your guys' favorite all-time fighters and why you like them. It's your boy Outlaw MMA. Peace.